And with Trump, with we spoke about some of the volatility or the negatives. There are still there's upside as well. There are upside elements to the Trump persona internationally because he keeps people, in wrong foots, traditional adversaries and so on, like Iran right now. We're watching it play out. He could make an intervention like he did when it came to Israel. And I think most analysts probably would say that was a good call now in terms of debilitating and smashing Iranian proxies as well throughout the Middle East.
So, sometimes you never quite know when Trump is actually going to follow through on what he says. He didn't with Greenland. He climbed down on Greenland. But he did with Iran last year, as you mentioned. So, and he did with Venezuela most spectacularly. Sometimes he follows through on it. In fact, there's a fair chance that he will follow through, and you're never quite sure whether he's actually going to do that, which, as you say, does keep everybody else off balance. It's it's quite a brilliant strategy from some points of view. It has its downsides, which is that your allies, it means that you can't have proper, reliable alliances because your allies can't really trust you. We don't know what he's going to do. With Iran, I think you're right. Last year was a real win for the US and a win for the world in incapacitating Iran to a large degree. My frustration there is that, and I think you and I discussed this at the time, Kieran, that Trump didn't follow through on and capitalise on the advantage that he had at the time, which was to force them into an agreement that would permanently end their nuclear ambitions, because he was so fixated on proving that, Operation Midnight Hammer was a roaring success and nothing less, that he couldn't follow through on the diplomacy. Now he's following through on the diplomacy, 6 months, 5 months, whatever it is, later. And look, yes, let's hope that something good comes out of it, but there are frustrations.
Resident Senior Fellow at ASPI, David Wroe, great to see you. We'll talk to you many times throughout the year.
Thanks, Kieran.